You know what? If you want to, you can... What do you mean fence broken? You guys? What is this? Why no one told me about this? No. Hey everyone, welcome to Sit Back and Relax. Today I'm starting a new park in Jurassic World Evolution 3 for the very first time. And we're going to take things slow. There's no plan, no rush. Just building a park, learning as we go, and enjoying the process. So whether you're watching or just listening in the background, I'm glad you're here. So let's get started. Okay. This game is absolutely beautiful. If you can get your hands on this game, I highly recommend you do so. Just look at that. Look at the background. Look at the mountains that surround you. Now, I believe we're on the Northwest USA map. And I can't wait to try the other maps out. Like, everything looks amazing in this game. Let's see where we want to get started. I played a little bit of the campaign just to familiarize myself with the game mechanics and controls, just to not be such a novice, you know, while we play this. And let's see where we want to get started here. I think if we start here, it's going to be good because it's not taking up too much space. Here we can really build something kind of cool. But right here, there's not a lot of space, so I think it might be good for a rival, I think it's called, a rival point. Yeah, a rival point. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and then we can make our way over here. Where does that lead to? Goes here, and then we got this little path. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's get over here. Hopefully soon I just know where to go exactly, and then, you know, it'll be easy to build. What's the difference? Because they're both the same cost. Let's do helicopter. Yeah, helicopter entry. And also another thing, we're doing unlimited money. In the future at least, we'll try to challenge ourselves. But for now, just to learn the game, we'll give ourselves some little freedom with the money. What is the difference? Okay, so Asia, Jurassic Park, Texarkana, Europa. Okay, Alpine and Malta. We are in Alpine. So let's see if we can go for that. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool too. Very small footprint too. Let's move it back here. Very nice. Is this being powered? How is this being powered? Because I did want to give ourselves a bit of a challenge. I want to make sure that the unlimited power is off. So how is it being powered? Yeah. Okay. Very strange. What if I place down maintain? Yeah, see that? Yeah, there's no power to that. Okay. Is there solar panels on this or something? Okay. And also, the scenery pieces in this game are amazing. Compared to Planet Coaster 2, no hate to that game. I love that game. But there's something about the detail on the wall pieces, the roof, the floors, everything I cannot wait to build custom buildings in this. Let's get a path down. Yeah, let's start large, and then what do we got? Main, classic, luxury, classic luxury. Let's do classic luxury. And then, how does that look? Yeah, I like that. What are those little... Oh, that's cool. It's little dinosaur-like emblems. Okay. Let's get that going out here. Now, I know that we do need facilities for staff and maintenance and such, so we want to make sure we get that down. Let's do something like this. Can I build there? No, I can't. Okay. I'm going to be using that a decent amount just to make sure we're not going out of bounds. Now, I think a visitor center would be nice to have kind of in the start, right? Something right here. Yeah, that looks good. Nope, wrong button. Let's see here. Okay, let's just keep pushing this out. Did I go to the side there? Did. Okay. And then just do something like that, just to get an idea where we want to start like heading towards. And it just doesn't seem aligned. There you go. Okay. That looks cool. Something I noticed in the campaign, I don't know if it goes in Sandbox. Yeah, can't really enter the buildings, can we? Which I wish we could. Can see into the room. I hope those aren't bedrooms. No, they look like offices. Okay. This is really cool. I think this is just the in-game blueprint, but really, really nice. Okay. Let's make sure all of our facilities are also going. I'm going to try my best not to get too distracted because there's so many cool things in this game and absolutely new to me too. I want to make sure that I don't get too fixed on something. Control center. Why is it saying limit reached when I haven't placed those ones down? This I get. This I get. Interesting. Let's get a staff. Turn that around there. And I believe... Let me just map this out really fast. If we just start building facilities along this way, and then I think we make a... We don't want to be too intimidating right at the start. Let's do like a herbivore exhibit right here, and then move our way down that way. I think that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, we have enough space there. Okay, let's do that. We can put something here because this is tucked away and then we can't build over there. Let's get the staff center over here actually. Would that be smart? I'm not... Would that actually be smart? Because we want the staff to be able to move like throughout the park easier, so maybe we don't do that. Let's actually get a bathroom for the guest. Let's do that. And now we can get a little smaller on our path. Okay. And let's actually do all the facilities on this side. Let's put staff right there. Let's make sure we get all our important buildings down. Control center. I wish it wouldn't say the other thing so I know what the building does. Maybe I should put a power thing in the center here. Large power station. can be connected to substations to... Okay, I think that's what we want. Because we do need you to power us. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. Let's just go around here. Can I do that? Okay. Should be a good start right there. And then connect this out. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now, my question is, how does that power the rest? Does this need to be connected? It's operational. Generates 120 units. But why won't you power our buildings? Does this need... They said a substation. Receives and then provides power to structures in the radius. Okay.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
What am I missing here? And provides power to structures in a radius without pylons. Without pylons, so must be linked to a power source to transfer power. Okay, I think when I had dropped it down, it had... This is a substation. Let's do that. Connect it to that, maybe? Or to that? What am I missing here? I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I had a better understanding of how to work the power in this game. Okay, there you go. Why did the other one not work?
Our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Thank you for that announcement. Okay, so is the same thing need to happen here? Backup generator. So this would probably not need any use for pylons, which might be our best bet once we start to build into the park. So for now, let's do what we did before, because then this can power our facilities. Let's tuck you back here. Okay, cool. Staff center is opened. Now let's get... What do we want to put here? Let's put the expedition center over here. Just because it won't be, I believe, too heavily focused on for now. I'm just trying to take what I've learned from campaign mode. Okay, this is one thing I should try to take advantage of. So, because I don't think I'm going to be using the expedition center as much, we'll leave that as is. But I do want to take advantage of these upgrades. Provides weather warning for dangerous storms or friends. We want that. Staff center improves science. Let's do that too. We're going to need scientists. And let's also hire some scientists. Okay. Is everyone level 1? They are. Okay. I want to make sure we get scientists that have as much, experience. This guy looks pretty good. Anabar DeVos. And there we go. We're just gonna start hiring you guys. Donald Sepulveda. Seplovita. Okay. Ooh, you have 6 on logistics. How does that increase the logistics potential by 5 and logistics skill by 3? How does that help us? Reduces unrest, task time. Okay. I don't know if I need to be overly focused on this. That last scientist looked a little bit like me, I think. Okay. Recruit Connie Fry. You have a pretty good balance of logistics, genetics, and welfare. And Kelly Contreras. Let's get you in there. I think, have we reached our cap yet? Oh, here we go. Okay. So we have enough welfare. We need a little bit more genetics. Terry's our guy. And Jackson. Oh, okay. We've reached our max. Okay. That'll let us get some more dinosaurs into the park, I believe. Now, we don't have response and maintenance, so let's make sure we take care of that. These guys are going to be very important. And this was response. Let's get maintenance. Make sure, yeah, it's not encroaching too much in our exhibit area. And then we'll put maintenance right here. How does that look? Cool. Okay, power. Because we got these pylons here, let's take advantage of our substation. We can probably tuck this back here, right? Okay, here's a question. What if I deleted that? Oh. Well, let's delete that again. And let's also delete this. And try that so that maybe this needs to be its own. Okay. I think things are making more sense now. Maybe. They almost did. Okay. And I believe that. So basically, this power station, we've only used 11 of the 120 on power usage. As long as we keep putting the substations down, this keeps the power going, right? That seems like that would make the most sense. Okay. Now we also need a hatchery. And do we tuck our hatchery back here? So we're going to need a decent amount of space for that. Should have thought about that before. Maybe we put the hatchery here and then we have an exhibit. Yeah, maybe we put the hatchery here actually. Nope. Enclosures? Yep, there we are. Okay. So this will be where our dinosaurs, we basically breed them, and then we'll put delivery zones in the exhibit. I think they're called exhibits, right? Because I'm just trying to think of Planet Zoo. Yeah, let's do that. Would that make the most sense though? Do we put it over here? I think we put it here. Just seems a little busy on the other side over there. Let's do something like this. Let's get our path in. Okay. And Now I believe we can add an enclosure, right? Yeah. Let's put the large fence in. Okay. I guess it doesn't need to be very large, right? Because they're going to be transported out of this. Yeah, okay. Is this where I can take advantage of our backup generator? Possible. Very nice. I'm not a fan of this. Not the biggest fan of that. So that should work now. Perfect. Okay. A little bit of nature in there to make it easy for our dinosaurs. Is that to make it easy or just comfortable? Now let's synthesize a dinosaur. Okay, so I said we wanted to get an herbivore in first. And who should be our first person? Not person. Dinosaur. I would love to have some of the... I'm used to calling them long necks. I forgot what... There was an animated series, right? That they were called long necks. Wasn't it just called dinosaurs? It was something. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. There was this animated dinosaur show that they were called long necks in. Oh, Triceratops. And I love that if you press control, you can hear.
Triceratops.
Yeah, I love that. Because there's names like this right here. I have... That doesn't sound scary at all. Oh, how are you a herbivore? Look at those claws. Okay, is that a little... Did anybody else get chills? I just got chills. That was a lot of noise. Okay, we wanted to hear what your name was. And then you really spoke, didn't you?
Therizinosaurus.
Therizinosaurus. That's not too bad.
Therizinosaurus.
Once you hear it, it's not as intimidating. No, we're not doing that. Even though you're a herbivore, you kind of scare me. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Oh, Stegosaurus. I think
Stegosaurus.
Yeah, Stegosaurus. We gotta do it. Now, this is something I saw that you can modify the colors. So we're doing the female here. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. I think, what if we did random? I think that'd be kind of fun. And the pattern. Ooh, this is so cool. Let's also do random. And for the males, let's just have fun. Let's just do random for both. And save. And begin task. Okay. So we need at least 8 of the genetic requirements, right? That should do it. And start your task. Okay, so we'll get the batch synthesized, and then I think it's going to take a little longer. Okay, what? Aggressive, nocturnal, fit, but they are intolerant and skittish. Alright, so we'll put 1 male, 2 females. I wonder if there's a difference in if this is a male but aggressive compared to a female and aggressive. I'm gonna have to learn that later on and see if that's gonna, like, how that affects us. So we'll do that. Begin incubation. Again, so I have to keep an eye on this, right? Okay. So that doesn't affect us. Okay. Should make sure I learned those. Okay, so that's going to take about 30 seconds. Let's make an exhibit and see where we want to place them. So like I said, I want this to be the first thing guests see. Let's get a gate in. Do we put it here just so it's... But then, you know, we're going to have to power the fence as well, so that shouldn't be too much of a worry. Now, guests should be able to see. They should be able to have a viewing point somewhere here, maybe somewhere here, so we can put the gate here. Let's do that. And let's put the fence in. I wonder if it's like Planet Zoo, where we have to keep an eye on the amount of land. You know what? We could probably give them a little bit more space here. We're not using it back here, right? We're not using the space. Why limit our friends to not have that? Okay. Does that connect? Perfect. Okay. And now let's put a substation. I'm hoping that just powers this. No. I believe it should. What happens if I just connect this? Okay, so I have to put a separate pylon down, or put it down and then connect it.
Available personnel, please respond.
Okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to make this look more aesthetic. It's just a little too busy. I think putting down the generators might be a lot better. Okay. Now, let's get our Stegosaurus out. Let's release them, because this might take a while, unless it releases to our exhibit. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Wow, look at them. Beautiful. I'm in love. I cannot wait to see other dinosaurs, but these guys are so cool. Oh, a little hop. I'm gonna try my best not to get like overly excited.
Stegosaurus might seem calm and docile, but there's no sense letting your guard down. If it's uncomfortable or provoked, it could do a lot of damage to our fences. Trust me on that.
Really? Well, I wish I knew that earlier. I wanted a little more calmer, you know, dinosaur at the start of our park. It's okay. That's totally fine. Okay. Alright, so something I learned in campaign. If we want to transport our friends here, so first we have to tranquilize them. Select dinosaurs, select a tranquilizer, and mark it for transport. Okay.
The right scenery can have a profound effect on an animal's well-being. Let's see just how beneficial it can be to these animals.
This is capture team, add a task, right? This is what I believe I should be doing. Tranquilize, tranquilize, tranquilize. Sorry guys, you're gonna go to sleep for a bit. I didn't cancel that, right? Okay, good. Now, can I speed that up? Because I want them to go in their exhibit and we can start to decorate it for them. Look at them just... I'm so sorry. They're like, get away! I don't want to go to sleep. Okay, now we can transport them, I believe. Nice. Right there. Put you over here. And you as well. Cool. Got our choppers. Can I control these? I know I can control these guys. Which is so cool. This is so cool. Did not think I would be able to do this in a game, any kind of simulation game like this. I've never played the other Jurassic World Evolution games, and so a lot of the mechanics and just gameplay is completely new to me. And so I might seem like it would be the right thing to say, but I'm gonna be I'm gonna be overly excited over the smallest details in this game. Okay. Let's actually do large. And we can actually get rid of this water. And I believe if we come to environment, remove, there we go. We have more space to play with here. Okay. Oh, do this. Oh, I'm completely missing out on our friends here. Let's wait for them to land. While they're doing that, get rid of this water as well. Is there any more? Okay, so we're gonna make our way up there. And a couple of other things I need to make sure I do is add some amenities for the guest. Okay. Are you guys happy? No, because your environment is not fitting. I might have to get rid of some of that if it's not meant for them. So this is cover. What do we want to put? Let's do redwood. Let's put some redwood in. Let's try to get a decent amount just so we don't, if it covers up the guest view, we'll just delete it. But I put way too much cover in. Okay. You guys should be happy with that. And then we need ground fiber. Ground leaf, ground fiber. Okay. With this, we're getting ground fruit and ground fiber, so let's do that. That looks cool. That looks so cool. I know the circle is here. That's because I think that's the radius the dinosaur is in, but they will be walking around this area too, so we want to make sure that all areas are covered. Ground fiber still not enough? I think it's coming up, right? Okay, stopped at 93%. There we go. 102. Oh, water. Shallow water it is. Okay, so this is going to remove some of our stuff, isn't it? Where do we want to put this? Maybe a little bit up here. Just a little bit. A little pond for them. Yeah, I like that. We didn't hurt anything else? No. Okay, fantastic. And because they're herbivores, we don't need to worry about putting down fish or goat. Yeah. That's a goat, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. They're thriving. Are you happy? You're happy. Now let's add a viewpoint for the guest. Okay, to remember that it's under attractions. So I remember in the campaign we can even have the guest be inside the exhibit to look. So first we'll do the viewing gallery, and then we'll add the other one. That should be good. That's the gate. Nope, not sure why you're turned around. This would be kind of cool. And then we don't want to block the gate area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery.
Is anybody in
ready
here?
for you to
Nope.
observe our magnificent
And then we're gonna add the other one. Where is it? The log viewing? Yeah, this is so cool. Okay. Let's put that right about here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then for the guests to enter it, let's place it over here maybe. So a little distance from that. Okay. Needs a path. And we need power. Okay. Maybe we do a generator. Because this generator, how much radius? Nice. We'll put some amenities there for the guest. Do I tuck it right here actually? The radius kinda, I want there to be enough space there. We can make it look like it's part of the building, maybe? Right? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, We have added a new viewing gallery.
Okay,
ready
that's
for
cool.
you to
Let's go ahead
observe
and check
our
this out.
magnificent-
Can we see them?
When faced with the threat of an almighty
there they
Allosaurus
are.
during
Okay.
the late Jurassic, Stegosaurus would have protected itself with swift and powerful swings
That's so
of
cool.
the spiked
Like to
thagomizer
change
at
view,
the
it's
end
to
of its
press
tail.
okay, Q and E. Okay. Wow. I wonder if we do first person view, are we able to walk into the exhibit? Oh. Through the gate maybe? How cool would it be if we just walk right up to the dinosaur? Oh, it's opening. Can I go in? No way. Did that open for me? Did that? Okay, see what I mean by excitement? I'm so excited. Am I stuck in here now? No. Okay, maybe that'll open up when I'm back. Alright, let's see if we can get up close and personal with these guys. Wow. Status check? Okay, I need to take care of that. Before we do that, look at these guys. This is the female? Okay. The color on her is amazing. Is that like bluish gray and orange maybe? Wow. Oh. I wish I can get rid of that so I can see. Hi there. How are you? You doing good? You're beautiful. Okay. Don't want to get too distracted. Okay. So they need to be periodically checked on, and for us to do that, if I remember correctly, maintenance post. Yes. And do we add this inside, right? As well as a security camera, because they said they are a little bit hostile, if I remember. We want to make sure that security's on that too. Add a capture team. And make sure we have a maintenance team. Okay, cool. Are they gonna check on their own? Or do I have to take care of that? Oh, they're gone. Okay. Make sure we do this. Let's get an additional ranger and increase the number of tasks and patrol points. Okay, I like that. Let's do that for this too. Additional maintenance team and task scheduling. And let's also change our cars. Let's change the skin. I like that a lot. Badlands. It's pretty cool. Vegas. Pretty shiny. Also shiny. Wow, we got... What's up with the Vegas colors? Let's do the Jurassic Park. That's really... I like that. That's cool. As well as here. Let's also do the Jurassic Park colors. And our chopper. Get to the chopper. Let's do Jurassic Park. I love that. Oh, it's so cool you can change the skins on the vehicles in helicopter. Okay. Now, do I have to manually do this? They're just inspecting the gate. Add a task. How do we get them to do status? Oh no, that's these guys. Capture team is what we did before. I think it's this. Yep. Okay, there we go. Give a check to all three of our friends here. Alright. Okay. So before I said we need amenities, and let's make sure we take care of that. Is this because... Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's put a substation down because we're going to keep this train going that way. Yep, let's do that. And let's go ahead and connect it. Awesome. Alright, I'm getting the hang of the power situation. And let's go ahead and add amenities right here because we have our generator right there. Guest. So I did download some blueprints because I wanted to see what people are able to build in this game. because I want to get into that myself. And so I believe I had added this produces income from food, drink, and shopping. So all three right there. Okay. What is the fourth thing? Is it kind of floating in the air? Hope not. Seems like it's floating in the air. I don't know why I keep rotating it. Okay. I think that should be... What is the building restraint? What is the building constraint? Is it too large? If I just keep being annoying and try to click, will it eventually... No? That's not a thing? No, that's not what I want to do. What if we did this? No? Can't be annoying like that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's do... Maybe we just add the ones provided in the game. Yeah? Okay, let's do small food. Is that just an ice cream shop? Am I still on the blueprint? Okay, that's how I change it. Got it. Let's go with the Alpine, because that was the theme we had. Let's actually have it close to the entrance. Not entrance, but the main path. Right there. And let's get a... This is a... What is this? Food or drink? Food, okay. Small drink. Thank you very much. Perfect. And shopping, I believe, is one they need. Small shopping. Cool. This one is a little large, but we can definitely fit this near the visitor center, right? We might need to... We can do this, actually. I believe power is... Yep, power's not there. No worries. Okay, how are we looking? Decent start, right? Let's get power to this, and then... I wonder if... Because that's gonna be kind of annoying. Distributes power between power sources. It's not gonna come here, huh? What if we put this... Can that just connect to it? Wowzers. Okay. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of how busy it looks with the, pylons everywhere. So we'll do a better job of that as we go along. Because I think if I had put the generator down, it's pretty large. Yeah, you see that? And then we're kind of blocking our gate there. I really need to get a good grasp and idea of placing my power down in this game. And we'll get there. No stress on that right now. We're just here to have some fun, enjoy ourselves. Maybe add a T-Rex here soon. I really want to see a T-Rex in this game. Okay, let's get another dinosaur synthesized. Okay, I think I want to get a long neck down. And there's a specific one. What is this? Okay, I was going to read that as Dreadnought, but that is not. How do you say this? Dreadnoughtus. Okay, not too far off. This guy's cool. You're going to need a lot of space. Alright, you're sitting a little lower. Diplodocus. Brachiosaurus. This is, I think, the one that we see in the first Jurassic Park movie. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yo, that's like a half chicken, half something else I'm trying to think of. There's another bird, but for sure. Even though they say chickens are, you know, is this true? I might be completely wrong. But aren't chickens based off T-Rex? I hope I didn't just embarrass myself there. That's a long neck. Is this longer than the Brachiosaurus? Yeah, it is. Wow. Wow. Is there info on how we can... There we go. How do you see their height? Biography? Okay. 8 meters. Okay. And our Brachiosaurus. Where are... there we go. Huh? So they must have a pretty big body. 12.4 meters. Wow. These guys are big. Okay, is this where I can see how big their area of space that they needs to be? Covers a plant. I don't... area need. Okay. Low. Area need growth. I don't know how this translates to how big an area needs to be. Do they really need that small of space if it's low? Okay. We're going to have to learn as we go. I think we're going to go for the Brachiosaurus. We're going to do the same thing. Just give us some random fun color schemes on our guys. Save and exit. Does this cost to do? Yeah, it does, huh? Does it? I think it does, right? I just want to know for the future so I don't get too fixed on doing this every time. Okay. Begin task. Get our scientist on it. Okay. So after they've synthesized, we'll go ahead and incubate. And then we'll go and continue on, build our path, make an exhibit for these guys. What's going on here? So you're tolerant, but you have a large appetite. Okay. This is my wife. This is me. I have a large appetite. We're gonna go for that. Okay. Hope she doesn't get bad. You're saying 3 genetic traits? Okay, this is the only negative trait. Got it. Cool. Although we're pretty equal on when it comes to being social, so well, I think this should be good here. Did I do one over? Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll let that go. And how are guests doing? Okay, total dinosaur appeal is pretty low. We need to get that up. We only have 162 guests at the moment. We want to make sure... Okay, guest comfort. Transport rating. Shelter coverage. Ooh, we need to get an emergency shelter done. Okay. Accommodation rating. I believe this is hotels, right? Okay, let's take care of those 2 things. Alright. So the busy areas are going to be here, so let's make sure we have a shelter probably just right here. Yeah. Thank goodness for campaign mode, because I have learned quite a bit from that. Now, what is this red? Is the red... Are dinosaurs ready? Okay. Alright, I'll place this down and then I'll figure out what that means. I don't want to block this view. That looks so cool. So where do we put our shelter down? This is a pretty popular area. Do we do this? I think we do this. No, I didn't connect it. Okay, now... What was the red? It was on the path. Width, just terrain, overcrowding view. So does this... I'm guessing... So it's green, right? It means that there's no overcrowding at the moment. But if that goes... Red maybe is where there will be overcrowding. whatever we had seen before. Oh, okay. So when I was placing the building, if I had placed it there, let's do that again. You guys are going to learn with me here. Oh no, it's still green. It was red before. You guys saw that. My guess is if I had placed it here, the path would have overcrowding with this building. But now it's fine. Huh. Okay. I want to put another emergency shelter maybe right here. Because you're gonna, you know, you don't want the guests to feel like they have to stampede all the way over there. Because you never know when the weather decides to shift. Okay. Alright. Let's get our next exhibit down. Let's bring our path this way. Yeah. That should be fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually come up this way. Is that just terrain form? Nice, okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright. I think that weather's shifting. You guys see that? I'm not scared, you're scared. Okay. They're happy? Alright. Let's get our next exhibit down. I hope I'm doing this right. You guys let me know if there's something I'm doing wrong. Please let me know in the comments. Because not only do we get to make some awesome parks in the future, but I get to learn what I'm missing. Let's get our gate down. Maybe put it right here. Yeah. If I put it here, it'll have power. Let's do that. And let's go for the same style of fence. Actually, start from this side. Want it to be a little close to the path, just so guests can see in as they're walking by. Yeah, that should be fine. I think this is a pretty large space. How far are we going? Okay, cool. Should give us enough space to get more of the Brachiosaurus, right? More of them in. Okay, let's go ahead and release our guys. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready. Isn't there a slow motion mode? I kind of want to do slow motion mode when they come out. Alright. You know what? We're going to save the slow motion mode for some more intense dinosaurs as we go on. Let's go ahead and release our friends. Is anybody else getting excited? I am. Wow. Can't even see their heads. Oh my goodness. You guys, when I say I have goosebumps, I'm not kidding. Wow. And look at the night sky in the background. Oof. That's a cinematic moment right there. Look at them. You guys are beautiful.
Now, much like me, the Brachiosaurus has a huge heart. Of course, this dinosaur needs it just to get blood to the very tip of its head and tail. Whereas, I'm just that nice a guy. Did I hear someone snicker back there?
No. That wasn't me. I was just letting you talk. Who is he talking to? He can't hear me. Okay, so we'll tranquilize them, transport them to their new home. I wonder if do we just build a hatchery onto each area so we don't have to transport? Is that a thing? Will you guys let me know if that's a thing? Or are we allowed to do that? Or would that not make sense? Right? Would it be kind of like not just taking up space? Like if it was here, this whole... Because these hatcheries are not small. They're very large. And so would that take up too much space? You know what? As I'm speaking, I'm thinking it through. In this area, this is the main hatchery, right? And then as we get a little higher into our park, we create a new hatchery. Just so there's less distance for transport time, right? Because you guys see, it takes some time to raise them up, bring them over, and then raise them down. Of course, I could speed up, right? Oh, they're just getting flung. Okay. Yeah, if I speed up, then it's obviously, it won't take that much time. But I cannot wait to see them walking around. Oh, okay, while they go down, let's build a nest. Oh, you guys need another status check, so... I would really like to learn how they can do status checks on their own. Right? So I don't have to continuously do it. Although I'm not complaining. I just want to make it so that they don't have any issues. And these guys, like they said, do get aggravated. So we don't want them to have any problems. I want you guys to be as comfortable as possible. Alright, let's make sure you guys have a happy home. Missing tall nut. Okay. Is this it? So I'm guessing when there's a heart right there, that's what they favor. I think what I'll do... You need wetland. And you need some water. Okay, let's first put our water down, because last time... Where do we want our water? Is there water here already? Thought so. Okay. So I had a nice little pond right here in the front. I think that would look nice. What's going on here? Oh, it's making a bit of a slope. I wonder if that has anything to do with this. Let's come back here. Okay. If I bring the slope down... Yeah, it's not as intense, right? Seems like. Okay. Although I know they have the legs to move wherever they want to. How are we doing with water? Cool. And now let's get tall nut down. Let's replace these trees. Add some on the outside here. Some in the center. How are we doing here? Okay, they need a lot. They need a lot of it, okay? Let's hope we're not blocking too much of the guest view once we get that in. I think that's why the log view is so handy. Really becomes, I think, a immersive experience for the guests. Are we there? Perfect. And we need wetland and cover. Oh, that's this, okay. This was a... Let's continue on with the redwood. Do like that. Already there, cool. That's them right here. And then they need wetland. Where's that? Marsh, bog. That is a marsh. That looks cool, I like that. Right here. Get a few random spots right next to our pond. See, I was worried about that, so we'll just add more. Okay. And then we'll just come back here. It's our tall nut, right? Yep. Perfect. I wonder if this decreases. Because these are herbivores, they will be eating off these plants, right? So we'll have to check back on that. I could just add a ton, but I think you get overcrowding, right? So this is the ground view. Yeah, these trees are pretty big, actually. Look at this guy. Wow. And I love the sound effects. Wow, wow, wow. You guys, I think I'm gonna enjoy this game a little bit too much. Okay. And let's get our maintenance post down. Nope. Maybe put that right here. And let's go ahead and our maintenance team. Nice. And security. We'll do the same thing because it's nearby and I believe this should power it. I hope that's enough. What do you mean? There's power, okay. Alright, cool. No, there's not. The heck? That's not frustrating. What if we put it next to it? No? Let's see if we can get... Let's do the same thing we've done before. Yeah, right about there. No, sorry, right about here. Okay, that's in. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, cool. Look at you go. You just have no problem with that water, do you? I don't know how that was possible. You just drove right through that, and I'm pretty sure most of him and the ATV was just in that water. Alright, you're happy. We've got you coverage. Now let's make sure the guests are also happy with it. This is for Lagoon. Dome viewing. This could be cool. Let's do dome viewing, actually. Maybe right here? Or right here? Let's put it right here. No, there's not much being blocked there. Let's do it right there. And go right ahead. I put this here because there's power here. Cool. Alright. And
we have added a new viewing gallery, ready
let's go ahead and see that.
observe our magnificent animals.
Where am I looking? I hear them, but I don't see them. You're right over here. Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about, is these trees blocking the view. I wonder if that affects the guest, or are they just kind of automatically happy that they're able to be inside of the home of the Brachiosaurus and just look? Yeah, okay. And then let's get the other one down. Our viewing gallery. Let's put 2 of these down. So we'll put one right here. Okay. Do we maybe smooth the terrain? That's a pretty big radius. And that might help us. Yeah, that helped us. Although... Okay, cool. Just take some finicking around to figure it out. And then... let's add one right here. Let's just make sure... because we're kind of getting a direct view, right? Let's make this actually small. I think we've been doing large for too much. And they can just come through here, come through here. Just make that straightened out. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, We have added a
Now
new
let's check that
viewing
out.
gallery, ready for you to observe our
Where are they?
magnificent animals.
Is that them? Yeah. Wow. Wow. So, off camera, I might just come back to these parks just to actually be a guest and view all these dinosaurs because they're so cool. Let's do a status check. Oh, we're getting pretty busy here. Nope, wrong team. There we go. And check you. How many tasks can you do? What do you mean outside? Yeah, I can still check. Cool. So they can do up to 5. Awesome. So after they check out the Brachiosaurus, they'll come over here and check out the Stegosaurus, right? That's what this called. Stegosaurus, yeah. I hope I don't butcher too many of the dinosaur names. Okay. There was something I needed to do, and that was get a hotel down. So, this seems like a perfect spot for it. We're really coming together, aren't we? Got a little city here. Alright. I'm hoping this powers us. If it doesn't, we'll just figure that out. It's under guest, right? Shopping, food. Okay, hotel. Let's get a large one down. And do we place it here? Yeah, we can place it, I think, right here. How does that look? That's cool how that got constructed so fast. Because I think if I was here, I would love to just wake up in the morning, grab a coffee, can't come there, stand right here, and look at the Brachiosaurus. Although, where are they? Where are you? Right there. Cool. Yeah. How cool would that be? Or if you... I don't think you could see in the pool. I think the wall kind of blocks you. But if you're just in the pool, these were like glass walls, and you just look out and you see a dinosaur. I mean, wow. It would just be some next level stuff. Okay, now we need power. And we will go for the generator. Just make it look like it's part of... How far can we get that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, and how far is our emergencies? We have one here, and we've got one right here. Okay. Maybe put one here too, because our guest count will rise, and we just don't want any issues to run in. So since we are next to the hotel, we should have a shelter. Restroom coverage low. Should take care of that too. Do that right after this. Cool. You know, I don't know if this is a shelter coverage for them, so whoever's on this floor can easily just run downstairs and come to the shelter. They don't have to imagine running down this path and going to one of these two. That would... You might get swept away by a hurricane by that point, right? So we don't want them to have that issue. And we need a restroom. Yay. Since our... Wow, that's huge. Okay. Is this it? Yeah. Let's see. Maybe right here. Amazing.
ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever...
What is this? Remote viewing, right? Okay. Could these be a different building style like we have with the Alpine buildings? I just want to check that. I'm not going to change them right now, but I just want to see. Let's say we put down... Okay. I'm just doing this for the sake of curiosity. Know what is blocking it, and then... Oh, wow. I should have checked that. Because if you see, the footprint on these are really small. Okay, we'll remember that from now on. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Make sure we remember to do that. You guys are happy? How are you guys? Oh, another thing for me to do is add nest. We can have baby dinosaurs. These guys aren't that large. So give them a little bit of privacy. No, there's a path there. It doesn't look like that's an issue. I remember in the campaign that you have to keep an eye on privacy.
That's a good-looking nest. Let's hope the dinosaurs like it as much as me.
What do you mean by that, Isaac? What do you mean by that? That's a weird thing to say. Okay, away from nest. What does that mean? Away from other nest. Got it. Okay. Oh, it's been claimed, our medium nest. And I think we place this right here. Yeah, how does that look? You guys are good? Okay. Wait, do we have female and male? Yes, we do. Cool. As well as here, I know we took care of that. Alright, let's get another dinosaur ready. And do we put an aviary right here? Yeah, or do we go up a little bit and then we place an aviary? Would make sense, right? A little higher up. The birds like to be a little more elevated, of course. Let's wait on the aviary. I believe there's like how you have petting zoos. There's a petting, not zoo, but enclosure, right? Feeders. When assigned to a ranger post or ranger monitor. Oh my goodness. This is what I needed. I'm not gonna lie, I got overly excited about that. So then I don't have to periodically check on them, like manually do it. This will allow the rangers to come and do it themselves. Awesome. Let's add a ranger team, as well as a capture team. Okay, awesome. That makes me so happy. Okay, let's get the ones without any task. And the capture team. Cool. I don't think you guys understand how happy that makes me. I feel like I should have known that before. Okay. Awesome. Now let's get a kind of petting enclosure done here before I get distracted again. Lagoon hatchery, we'll take care of that. Marine animal nesting. This is for the birds. Hatchery, okay. Oh, do we have eggs? Who do we have eggs? Awesome. So they'll be ready in 4 minutes. That's awesome. We're gonna see some baby Stegosaurus! Yes, that's gonna be so cool. And then I wonder what the baby Brachiosaurus looks like. I love this game. I really, really do love this game. Alright, so we had checked the enclosures, right? There's no petting area here. Yeah, these are just the hatcheries. Remote viewing, an entrance that takes park guests to remote viewing gallery via a tunnel. I'm guessing that's what... Okay. I think we know what that is. And... there should... Dinosaur counter. There we are. Okay. An attraction that allows guests to feed and interact with small to medium-sized... Okay. Herbivores. How crazy would that be if you had some carnivores? That'd be so evil to the guest. Alright, we don't want to do that. Amphitheatre. Provides dinosaur visibility to park guests. Dinosaur only appeal to guests if they have been recently. Best for large carnivores. Alright, we'll figure that one out later. We're definitely gonna... we gotta do this. Okay. Let's do this. So it looks like that's a feeding area. So we'll get the path right about here. This looks like a decent space for our enclosure. Oh, we got a storm coming in. Looks like. Okay. I hope not. I hope that's not a storm. Where are you guys' umbrellas? Okay. They're just gonna be running. Oh. Something I forgot to do. Something I forgot to do. Open our shelters. Open all shelters. Yes, please. Did I just cause panic? Why are they screaming? Why are you guys screaming? What? It's not that bad. I've seen worse, I think. Why are they screaming? See, they're chilling. I don't know why they were panicking like that. It's not a... What happens if that's just open? Yeah, they're running to the shelters, right? I'm glad we got enough shelters in. Why were they screaming? It's... Was that panic induced by me? Okay. Let's not get distracted. Let's put in new fence. Since it's not going to be some large dinosaurs, let's do medium, just so we've got enough space. What is going on here? Okay. Maybe cool. It'd be cool for the hotel guests to see this enclosure too, right? Okay. Very nice, very nice. Alright. That looks like it should be big enough. Let's go ahead and move some of this so that we can accommodate to whatever the dinosaur that we choose needs. And also open up the viewing point a little bit. This kind of blocks them, doesn't it? Let's also take care of that. Do we put grass? No need for snow. Maybe do lawn. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And we'll add a few trees back here.
Oh, look at this. A juvenile Stegosaurus.
What? What?
Certainly more impressive than a big iguana.
What? We missed it.
Oh, and some advice that I wish one Ms. Sarah Harding would have listened to long ago.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
get too close. Absolutely, don't touch.
What do you mean?
Don't touch.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm not going to, but... Are you doing your status check? Nice. Look at how cute they are. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are adorable. Wow. Aw, they're playing. Alright, that's amazing. I'm really happy with that. They seem happy. You guys have everything you need, right? Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. Let's close these off, right? Because storm's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
What do you mean? Did I not handle that right? You guys let me know if I mishandled that. Do I need to open the shelter every time it rains or not? Unless I think if there's like a storm warning, then we do it, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get a dinosaur for our feeder. Okay, so it has to be an herbivore and it can't be too large. Let's see what our options are. Oh, these guys are cool. How big are you? .8 meters. Not very large. Okay. They don't seem like they would be... They seem like they would be in the medium category. I wish there was a way to tell. Or no, what's a medium and large, right? I don't see anything here. Tell me that doesn't look like an alien. That's an alien. Look at those eyes. Even the noise they make. How smooth this dinosaur looks, you know? They look pretty well groomed. Okay. Nope. I don't know why, that just kind of scares me a little. It's not scary, per se. It's just... that looks like an alien. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Alright, that's a naked mole rat, for sure. That's the ancestor of a naked mole rat. I'm telling you right now. How do you say this?
Listosaurus.
Listosaurus? Okay, you should see what your grandchildren look like now. If you are that. Okay. Oh, these guys are cute. I think we can do them. Let's do this. So we don't have to overthink it too much. Whoa. Oh, wait. They're both so cool. Which one? Which one? I like this. Okay. And for our males, oh, they all look cool. All right, we'll do random for you guys. As well as our pattern, we'll do random, save, and begin task. Go ahead and get our scientist on it. Ooh, that was fast. Cool. Oh. Am I the only one who gets overly excited about the patterns of the patterns that dinosaurs have, or the color schemes? Like, this is incredible. Okay. Alright, changes. I think I like this male. The purple hue looks amazing. Okay. Begin incubation. Get our scientist on it. I guess I don't need to.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
This is going to be pretty fast, I can tell. And then... let's go ahead and release you. Alright, you cutie pies. Oh, okay. They are so small. They're way smaller than I thought they were going to be. What? Is this real? I know, like, these colors might not be realistic to reality, but this looks like, you know, something you'd probably see in the Avatar movie. Oh, they're so cute, though. Okay. Oh, you poor babies are about to get put to sleep. That sounds way more aggressive than it needed to be. How do I get the team to do? Yep, there we are. Tranquilize, tranquilize. I believe there's 3, right? Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, where's the 3rd one? Go ahead, speed that up. And we'll make sure that their space is... what's going on here? Okay, this we don't want to miss. Oh, 6 seconds. Alright, let's see this.
Juvenile Brachiosaurus are a more manageable
I'm sorry for getting a little
size
distracted there,
at this
guys,
point
but
than
look
their
at
parents,
these.
of course. But, you know, they're not going to stay that way for long. Remember now, a dinosaur, it's a big commitment. It's for life. Theirs and maybe yours.
Thank you, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Loved you in the Jurassic Park movies. Kind of. You had your moments. You had several moments where I was like, what are you doing? Alright, we're getting distracted again. Look at these guys. Look at their footprints. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it again later. I love this game, and I need to control how excited I get. Oh, these guys are great. I love this. Okay. You guys are happy. They become adults in 11 years. Okay, this is what I want. Missing wetland. Let's make sure you guys have that. What does this look like? Okay. Let's keep the rhythm of the water here going. So well is right here. Yeah, those are pretty high trunks, so that's it's not going to block the little viewing gallery there. Oh, we don't have enough yet. How's that look? Almost there? Almost there? No? Wow, that moves slow, doesn't it? Why? That tree's gonna block. Let's take care of that. Okay. I think that's why we need to also make sure we have enough space, right? So that dinosaurs like the Brachiosaurus not only have enough space, but we have enough space for the babies. They have enough. We have enough room to plant trees and such. I need to keep an eye on that for the future. What is this? Oh, that's the nest. Okay. Make sure I'm not messing with anything else here. And then let's add this water is at 98%, but shouldn't be too big of a problem. More for you guys. Cool. Water's good. We brought wetland down. Not sure how. Log. And then let's get groundnut up. It's a very busy home for them. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to this viewing gallery. Those trees right there are just blocking their view completely. Okay. Let's change this to marsh. Yeah. Now we're not blocking them too much. And then back here is where we can... Yeah, I don't want them to be unhappy. So let's make sure we do this right. So you guys are my friends. I don't want you to think that you don't have enough. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. Nice. There we are. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and transport our little buddies here to your new home.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay. How does that look? Okay, now we also have to make sure their home is also appropriate for their comfort. Let's go ahead and speed that up. Yeah, see, that takes a while, doesn't it? Luckily, their enclosure is right near to them, but
Asset has been collected.
I'm gonna have to look into seeing if I just add the hatchery to each enclosure. Would that be smarter? But again, does that just take up too much space? I think that would be the problem, right? Is it takes up too much space. I could have sworn they dropped him off. Where'd he go? He or she? I don't know.
Transportation in progress.
Who got dropped off? What am I missing here? We only have one here. There's one in the air. Do you guys see them? Where's... They're so small, right? Oh, I have to remember this. Are they... Oh my... This isn't real. There's no way they're that small. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's make sure your home is appropriate for you. You need ground fiber. There we are. Okay. Yeah. Let's also get a little water area for them. It's here. Yeah, I'm not doing deep water for you. You guys will drown. And I do not want that. I will be very sad. Make you little water area there and there. And ground leaf. Where are you? There we are.
Asset delivery confirmed.
These trees are gonna look so big to them. That's good? Okay. I believe we can actually get another species in here. We should definitely do that because these guys are pretty small. And I think if we get a medium-sized one, that will hopefully not trample our little babies. Or how do you pronounce them?
Microceratus.
Microceratus. Let's hopefully make sure that they are okay with some new friends. I just don't trust you with our little baby friends. No. I just feel like either you're gonna peck at them or you're gonna... I don't know. I just don't trust you. Or you. Look at that. Look at that face. No. Nope. Sorry. You're probably nice, but you're just not gonna know where you're stepping. Could do this. They seem pretty small too. We already have you. Is there a... Oh, there you go. Okay. I think these might be our best bet. They seem decent sized. They're not super intimidating. They sound scary. I think it just might be all dinosaurs. That's giving very Velociraptor kind of vibes. Right, guys? Yeah, that's kind of scary. But very cool. Okay. Let's just do random, right? Like we've done in the past. A little tangent on this color right here. It reminds me of... Some might know. Very few might know. But there is a... I'll begin this and continue on that. But there is a car called the... it's by Lamborghini. It's the Sesto Elemento. And the color scheme is just like that. It's a black base with the red accents. And whenever I see that car, I think of like Velociraptor kind of vibes. And whenever I see that color on the dinosaur in this game, if we can name dinosaurs, I would definitely name one of them Sesto. Something like that. Let's get a male and a female. You know what? That's very like motherly type of... I don't know why. I just feel like our little baby, what were they called? Microceratus, something like that. They'll be comfortable. I think they'll be happy. I don't think I need the second one. There we go. Okay.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
How are you guys enjoying the video so far? I'm having so much fun. I'm not even sure how to tell you guys, but I'm having so much fun. Wow. Yep, so they're definitely a lot bigger. They're stunning. Wow. So it seems like they would be like turtles, right? Turtles, or there's another animal. I'm trying to remember the name. It's like right there. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's
Ladies and gentlemen,
not the anteater, but it's got the shell like this. It's gonna bother me. They do sit pretty high up, like not this high up, but kind of this. Armadillo, maybe? I think I'm thinking armadillo. I think that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's go ahead and tranquilize.
Our weather forecast has been updated. The snowstorm threat level has been reduced.
Did you guys hear that? I wasn't the only one that just heard that, right? You guys heard that, right? Okay. We need to make sure we keep an eye on that. Oh, baby friend's not... Oh, okay. I'm going to pause it really fast because there's a storm heading our way. And I don't want to get too distracted. You know what? Let's keep it going. This is supposed to be relaxing gameplay. And if there's a little chaos, that's totally fine. You know, there might be some chaos. I hope not a lot, but there might be some. Let's go ahead and get a maintenance post in here. What's that something else there. And a security camera to keep an eye. Nope. That was wrong. There we go. Let's get a team attached to them. As well as you. Do you see how the music got a little menacing, didn't it? Is it a snowstorm? Is that what she said? Snowstorm can't be too bad, right? And ranger post. I don't know why that happens. Let's get the ranger post right here. Seems pretty centered. Does anybody have 0 tasks? There you go. Is anybody going to be bothered by the weather change? Let's see. I hope not. Where are our friends? Agitated? Uh-oh.
To take cover until the snowstorm has passed.
Okay. I think this is where we open up our shelters, right? Yeah. You know what? Now you can scream. That seems more appropriate. Oh no. This is So this guy should be doing status check. We have placed one in here. There should be a person ranger, so checking on them as well. I don't know why you guys are chilling. You know what? If I were you, just stay in there. Don't even get out. Possible target inaccessible. What do you mean? We'll find a route where this target will be skipped. Okay. Is that because there's no gate? I would assume that's the reason. That should fix that problem, right? Yeah. I should hopefully fix that. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to spend a little more gas and go all the way around. This storm isn't too bad. Come on, guys. Let's see what it looks like the first-person view. Oh, come on. See? This is us right here. We're just chilling. These guys aren't freaking out. Oh, did they literally just... Wait, why would you juke me out like that? Okay. I was just about to compliment you guys. Like, you guys are like, ah, no, it's okay. It's just, it's no big deal. And then they ran. Okay. Yeah, see? Okay. Okay. Alright. That's cool. Everyone's gone. We're just chilling now. All alone. No big deal. Let's go ahead and sneak in here. Let's see how our friends are doing. Oh, you're drinking some water. That's so cool. The camera is very, like, I don't know what the exact word, maybe finicky or boxy. It's not as smooth. Like, again, if I zoom in, no, there's no zoom in on this part, but I don't know, it just seems not as smooth as Planet Coaster 2 or I think even in Planet Zoo. But this is so cool. I should do this more often. Look at this guy. Oh, that's a picture right there. If I can get rid of this little prompt of the details on the dinosaurs, the mountain back there, the Brachiosaurus. That's... Am I about to get run over? No, okay. I've seen these guys drive in the campaign and they do not care. They will run over guests. It is not nice. Okay. Alright, we are getting too distracted. You guys gotta hold me accountable. No, you don't, but I can't get distracted like that. Let's transport them. I wonder if they can be nope, sorry. Unselect, unselect. Add. Let's try that again. Transport. There we go. And transport. There we are. And while they're right here, I can probably check. Yeah, they're agitated, aren't they? Okay, I can't see that right now. It's okay. What's going on here? Disabled by storm? So what do you need? Medical scan required. Who's got an ailment? Oh my goodness, guys. You know what I didn't do? I don't think I added a medical unit. Let's take care of that right now. We got this open space right here. Although I didn't really want to block. Put a second hotel here. Let's get our medical unit. That view is kind of hurting my eyes. Let's put it right here. Because what is this? Hatchery? Yeah. Hatchery's right there, so let's put a medical. Is that it right there? Is that the restroom? We might have to move the restroom.
Asset transported.
Let's move this. Yes. And let's try that again. This is a little more important right now. Okay. And I should be able to add a restroom again. Let you guys out. And where is gas restroom? Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to add right there. Is that a little...
Our restroom is now open.
No, it should be fine. It should be fine. Although I could add it here, right? I feel like a visitor center should have a bathroom. I don't know why it doesn't. Okay. Now... additional MVU. Yes, please. And task scheduling. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's
the
change
snowstorm
our
has now passed.
car.
Please resume
Oops.
your normal activity.
Let's see what it... Jurassic World. That's really cool. Okay. I'm gonna keep with the Jurassic Park theme because it looks awesome. Okay, guests are coming back out, and our friends here are not happy. Reducing guest approval. Is our maintenance ATV still stuck? No, it looks like they left. Okay. Happy. Did they just get checked on? Oh, here you are. They're happy all of a sudden. Okay. Ranger team. Good job. You did your thing. Oh, these guys have everything they need here? Did we get lucky? Oh, wow. I thought I might need to add some specific things for them, but it looks like they have the same needs. Let's see if I can find one. Where are you? There you are. Hey, buddy. The Microceratus. Oh, see? They're just chilling. Are you going to go to the feeding zone? Let's see. Is anybody... I think you might be heading this way. Let's see if we can speed that up. Oh, you are? Are you? Nice. Let's see what this looks like.
You may see some curious dinosaurs approach the perimeter of the gentle giants encounter.
This would 100% be me.
For your own safety, please do not offer food to any animals outside of the attraction area.
Yeah? You happy? The animation is pretty funny. It's just got a floaty there, right? But maybe it's best for you to keep your distance because it looks like it will snap. Maybe that's what I was thinking of earlier too. Snapping turtles, right? They can be a little dangerous. That's cool. Alright, so... oh, we need a medical emergency here. Undiagnosed ailment. Send MVU. What are you? Ranger. Medical. Now, do they have a different... and I believe we had one here too, right? Just confused as to why that's not working. I thought we had another dinosaur that was having problems. Thought it was a Stegosaurus, right? It was a maybe baby Stegosaurus that was having issues. Huh. Okay. Seems like we're good. Let's... oh no. Has been diagnosed with hypothermia, select the dinosaur. Oh, okay. The one that they just had checked. What are they gonna do? Oh, it's a baby Brachiosaurus. No. So, what are our options? Because the snowstorm can put an animal into a coma, dangerous and body temperatures can be fatal if not treated immediately. Tranquilize and transport to failure. Okay. Got it. Bracken? Let's go ahead and tranquilize you. Sorry, baby. This is not going to be fair to you. Alright, so that's heading over there. And then do we just have to, I guess, transport like this? We'll find out right now. Let's go ahead and speed it up. You guys are learning with me. Alright, tranquilize. Okay, that's cool. It tells you how long they're tranquilized for, so got 9 minutes. Transport. Okay, cool. Delivered. And welfare specialist would be you, right? Then oh, okay, faster treatment is what I should have paid attention to. Okay. That's expensive, huh? $322,000? I mean, yeah, when I've taken a dog in the past or now I have a cat, the vet trips are not cheap. So a dinosaur makes sense being about 300K. That's fair. That's very fair. Very expensive, but very fair. I think if this were to be done in today's time, you would need to be not just a billionaire, but you need a couple $1 billion, right? You can't just... No 100 millionaire is going to be able to open up a Jurassic Park. Maintenance fee alone. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. I'm just thinking of the permits and everything. Oh no. Alright, let's not stress ourselves out. We are doing relaxing gameplay. We are not doing stressful gameplay. Okay. This looks good. We're treating this. We're treating that, right? So we're working on that. This area seems like we've done what we can. Besides adding our, facilities and enclosures and such, the most I can do, right, is adding some more just terrain, make the place look prettier. Okay, we'll take care of that in a second here. Instead of adding trees, because like I've said, oh, secondary hotel. That's right. Maybe a small one? Let's do that. Let's add a small hotel here. You are going to be blocking some of the view, but okay. Too stressed about it. Alright, now we have a secondary hotel, little resort area. Shelter should be enough. And what I wanted to do was, instead of adding trees, we can add just the ground shrubbery, right? Taiga. So I think the Northwest USA map is a alpine map. And I don't see an alpine. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's okay. We can do what we please. Those, I forget what they're called. They're not really going with the vibe here. Brushland. I think I like what's going on here. So I don't remember what this is. I think it was the redwood. Yeah, it was. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and just fill some of our spaces here. It's looking a little dull. Maybe two trees aren't too bad. We don't want to make it overly busy. Maybe we can increase our radius here. Yeah, I like this. Not bad. I wish we had a feature like this in Planet Coaster 2, where it's not just trees, but you can also add shrubs and bushes along with the trees. I think that would be a fantastic feature. Let's not do that. I think we're messing with our enclosure there. Okay, let's see what this that view for some reason looks really cool. Let's see what this looks like in first person. The guests come through there. I just love the surrounding view. Wow. This reminds me of Lake Tahoe. This is kind of the view you get. Lake Tahoe or even Yosemite, if it certain parts, if it snows in those areas. Usually it's not too much, but I love this. Yeah, adding the... Is that some new guests coming in maybe? Adding the redwood trees really, really brings it together. Wow. Yeah, you see how it's not very smooth, right? It's like if I move my mouse like that, maybe I should change my sensitivity. Ah, I love this. These crowds are really loud. That's maybe for walk off the path. Yeah. Now, I don't think we can go inside. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out how... Are we able to build in, like when you do custom scenery, are we gonna be able to build the interior and then walk into there? I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. I think we've seen enough. It looks pretty cool, right? I'm pretty happy with everything. Let's continue on up the hill, and I think it's time for a... I know I said Avery, like, dome before. I think right here, what is it called? A lagoon would be fantastic. And I think an Avery hatch up there would be probably the best, maybe ideal situation. And because guests are gonna have to walk a long way on this path, I think what we do is add the monorail or whatever options again. I don't think a zip line is gonna take them all the way through there. What is... Okay, monorail station and the hyperloop station. I think with this type of map setting, we do the monorail because, I mean, if you think about it, you'd want to see all this as you're walking along, right? I think it would be amazing. Now, this is a very large building. Very large building. So let's see how we can, maybe at the start here. Yeah, you're pretty obstructed by pylon. Do we need those pylons there? Because this would be perfect. What happens if I... Oh, I saw something. Kind of comes onto the path, doesn't it? Nope. There we go. Now... Interesting. Let's see how this works. Is there a way to change the range? Mono track, the station. What does this do? Oh, what's visible? Got it. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that on. As long as it doesn't go on the path. That looks pretty cool. Okay. I don't want to go into the enclosure. And we add a second station right here. How do we do this? Obstructed by monorail track. Maybe I put this down? I think that's what we do. And... Okay, curve is too sharp. That's fine. Let's, can we delete this and this? And then we come back into here. Awesome. Nope, didn't want to do that. Okay. And then As funny as that kind of looks. Is there a way to... Okay, so if I press shift, it gives me a straight... Press shift. Interesting. Okay. Please mind the strange curves, guys. And I believe this is the path to come up, right? I like to do this in my Planet Coaster park builds. It kind of gives me a bit of a blueprint like idea of where the park is going to continue to build off. It becomes very helpful. Okay. And then go ahead and connect it. And then I believe we have to go all the way around, right? Let's do that. Come all the way here. Now, can I just come straight this way? I don't know if this was going to be the smartest idea, because we do need to... Maybe the underground one was going to be better. Let's see. We'll definitely give this a ride. We worked really hard placing this. Okay, this is where things might get tricky. To make sure we don't go into the... What was that noise? What do you mean terrain is too steep? Didn't we do this earlier? Whatever do you mean? Let me try to fix that. That looks pretty crazy, huh? Is that kind of... No, the mountains are still pretty visible. That looks very large. Okay, let's... I'm getting a little distracted here. Let's first smooth this out and see if that fixes it. Oh. Let's see. What did she say? Something happening? Okay, that we know. Okay. You know what we didn't do? I'm just gonna very quickly check on our baby Brachiosaurus. Treatment successful. Let's go ahead and transfer you back with your family. We don't want to leave them hanging. Everyone's good here? You're happy? Happy? I don't know if the babies are really coming over here. It's okay. This might have been a mistake, to be honest. Let's, I think the underground monorail might have been a better option for us. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. If it doesn't, I believe this has to go all the way around and connect back into the station, right? That makes the most sense. If this is just too much, and if I would have been better off with just having the one station and then the guests can walk around and then we build another one. To be honest, that might have been better. And I believe our baby dinosaur is back. Alright, I think they should be coming to check on him. We'll check back and make sure that they did a status check. Okay, let's go ahead and reconnect this. If it doesn't, like I said, it's not too bad. Or not too bad, but I mean, we're not going to stress on it. It's no worries. There we are. Track. Still too steep here. I wonder if... if we took delete and then almost like a bridge type of system. Again, too steep. How did it do it this side, but then it's not able to do it on this side? Huh. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, if we just come straight. Why are you able to come up it, but you're not able to go down it? This is gonna be, you know, it looks really busy. So we're just gonna delete it. And that's okay. I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm just kidding. Is there a way to do this without having to... Is there like bulk demolish? Thank you. And okay, that's gonna demolish nature. Let's turn off nature. Sorry, nature, paths, pylons, fences, and scenery. That should be fine now, right? Yes. Awesome. This is gonna be a lifesaver. Just go ahead and highlight everything. Demolish. Got you. Awesome. See, that was easy. And I like that. I think we have that same sort of setting in Planet Coaster too. And then before I build the next one, I don't think they did a status check on our little friend here, huh? You guys growing up a little bit? Looks like you are. I hear you. Maintenance. Ranger team. Rangers. Thank you. They should automatically have been doing it. I feel like as a kind of petting feeding zone that this is, we should definitely have another small dinosaur. Let's get a... I was very mean to you earlier. What are you called?
Dryosaurus.
Dryosaurus. You didn't deserve that. You don't look like an alien. And even if you do, you look like a beautiful alien. And we are going to add you. So let's do that. This is intentional, right? Your nickname is officially E.T. Like, that's come on. And then, let's see. I'm kind of enjoying the random skin color and patterns. You just get a little surprise. Alright. Let's go ahead and add you. This should be pretty fast. Yep, there you go. Our eggs. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Looks like we don't have too many genetic negatives. And by too many, I mean none. That's a blessing. Oh, that's cool. We'll do 2 males, 4 females, or just even it out. Let's do that. Perfect. And wow, that's fast too. 5 seconds. Let's get our tranquilizer ready. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Now, will this airlift it into where I want them to go? Oh. You guys, why didn't you tell me this before? Why are we hand releasing each individual person? I mean dinosaur. What are we doing? Alright, we'll do the personalized releases for the very, I don't know if we can call them exotic, but I would say more highly anticipated kind of dinosaurs, like maybe the T-Rex or the Velociraptor and stuff like that. Because I think the whole cinematic view that we get, it looks so cool. Let's go ahead and remove this water. And then we're going to add a lagoon. I might not have needed to remove it, because it looks like this is our space. Let's see how big we can get the lagoon, and then we'll do that. Let's first check out first drop. How are they looking? You look a little sleepy there. Oh, okay. I don't know if I like the way they just get flung around like that. Let's see how gently they like drop them. I think my voice just cracked. Sorry. Let's see.
The Dryosaurus is a speedy little animal.
That wasn't very gentle.
In what's now the western United States, feeding on low foliage and using its impressive agility to zip away from predators. If you can't beat them, run from them, right?
Okay, so they're almost like what are those deers called in the wild? The ones that run from jaguars and tigers and such.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
I can't remember the name. Okay, it's okay. These guys are cool. I wonder if they're able to be fed. Oh, look at this. The mama Nodosaurus loves to come over here. Let's get a... Now, I'm actually curious about that. Will they breed? There's multiple. No valid dinosaurs? No valid. Okay. Cool. And then... medium-sized one? That's away from the other nests. Okay, cool. I think that should be perfect. Alright, so let's go over here and get our lagoon started. And I believe all we need to do... Yeah. Just want to make sure this is where I want it. Nope, sorry. Let's see. Go this way, this way. Like that. I like that.
Transit has commenced.
Oh, I love it. Okay. You guys think about this. If those are as small as they are, the Microceratus, I believe. If the Microceratus, sorry, I had a little quick audio issue there. But if they're as small as they are, can you imagine how small the babies are going to be? So we'll definitely have to check on that once the eggs are ready. And I'm kind of happy about the shape of this. Quick thing I want to check. So I have that much of space behind it. I have an idea, and I want to see if we can do it. What if I were to build a waterfall? Doesn't make the most sense because this is a slope here, and then there's just a random mountain right there. Maybe the most sense would kind of be right there. And to be honest, one right here would be really cool. We'll test it. Let's do that. Because it's kind of like a teaser into the lagoon area. We're going to make a waterfall right over here. So we'll see how we can do that. Might have to remove some of this.
Many natural systems fall into some sort of hierarchy, and dinosaur behavior is no different. The alpha should be easy enough to identify from observation alone.
And I had learned this last time from some of the videos I've seen on some other channels doing Jurassic World Evolution videos. The way to do the waterfall is to have the slope at the highest level here, and then we reduce this a little bit. That should be fine. That's kind of cool, actually. And then, actually, I hope I'm able to do this. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, that sun is setting. Setting fast. Is my speed on normal? Yeah, it is. There you go. Okay. Look at that. Look how cool that is. And I kind of like how it's naturally just coming to this. Yeah. I'm a big fan of that. Wow. You see that? I really wish Frontier would add a feature like this in Planet Coaster. Because then we don't have to make those. I mean, you can add the I forget the name of those scenery pieces to add at the top, the waterfall effect, the middle effect, and then the bottom. But Taji something. He has a wonderful tutorial on how to make waterfalls. And his are amazing. For what is not possible or not given to us in Planet Coaster 2, he has done a fantastic job of allowing us to make waterfalls. But if they put this feature in Planet Coaster, oh, you guys, you just know the type of parks that will be able to be built, which is the next level. That's what I mean. This game is just on it's on a different tier, right? You can do so much. I'm running on a PC that isn't the greatest PC. I'm very grateful for this, my PC setup. But my graphics card isn't the highest. There's so many new, more updated, better versions. And even with this setup I have, this game looks fantastic. They've really outdone themselves. And so I still can't get over the fact the way this looks. Oh, I'm in awe. All right, so before we get distracted, let's go ahead, get our lagoon in, get the path along here. Game plan is to maybe have another small thing here, or we can build another. We could probably build an attraction, actually, some kind of cool attraction here. Some more shops, maybe a shopping center. Have the path come up here, and we'll get our aviary. And that'll be our park. We'll just quickly check. I think this is, no, these are our, what are they called? The Nodosaurus. Where is the small one? The one we wanted to check on? Is that right here? Yeah. No eggs here yet. What do you mean no valid dinosaurs? I thought maybe they don't breed? That could be it. That could be the thing. So we'll check on that. It's okay. Let's start on our lagoon. Okay, so let's see here. I think with this we'll add its own hatchery. That's what it's called, right? Yep. And I think, yes, here we are. Lagoon hatchery. Now, do we add this over here? Is there a path to that? I wanted to build something there in the distance. Maybe we do this. We can have a viewing thing here, maybe here. So we won't mess with that, of course. Maybe we do this. Yeah, we could do that. And then let's go ahead and First we'll bring it out straight, and then connect to that, and also get a generator. We'll do a generator on this. Perfect. No teams assigned. Whatever do you mean? Okay, that's what they mean. And an MBU. Oh wow, you can pilot a drone. We're gonna have to check that out once we get a dinosaur in there. And let's do... We'll need a storm defense. Additional bay means, so hatchery bay +3. Does that mean that there can be multiple? I don't think we need that. This could be important. I think this would probably be our best option. Okay. Let's get a dinosaur ready to go. Wow. Okay, I see one. I want to see if you guys can guess which one I'm going to go for, but I already know what I want to put, which dinosaur. And it's going to be the Megalodon. I have to. Look at this guy. Wow. Oh, he sounds so cool. Okay. Although, how do you... You're really cool. You're like the Brachiosaurus of the water, aren't you? How do you pronounce it?
Plesiosaurus.
Plesiosaurus. Okay, I was gonna say something. I stopped myself. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, let's do... That's really cool. That's kind of scary. We'll do our same rhythm. And... I just think it's kind of fun to do random, right? You don't know what you're gonna get. Okay, begin task. Looks like you're gonna need a few scientists. Yeah, you definitely need a lot, huh? About 8 seconds. Wow, it just looks so cool even when they're ready to be released. It's gonna be... I can't wait. Alright, we got short-lived, intolerant as our negatives, but they're fit and strong. Just cool. Fit, but short-lived. That's it's too bad. Which one looks... Wow, she looks really cool. Let's do that. Alright, begin incubation. Same process, I guess. There we are. Alright, so we got about a minute. Let's go ahead and finish this off. I do want to add some kind of scenery to this. Let's first add our viewing points so that we know where things are. Under attractions, right? Yep. Okay. Lagoon viewing. I think that would be cool. Let's get another one over here. And if I remember correctly, these go up and down. So let's take this one. Okay, once we get power to it. How do we get power to this area and not make it look too ugly? I think our best bet is going to be the generator. They're just so big. The pylon... a pylon looks a little... cluttered. I will figure out how to make the pylons and, you know, everything else look kind of smooth, blended together. Should that be fine? Okay, and let's get our path all the way over here. Very nice. Yeah, let's do that. So we know we're gonna head over here. And let's connect our viewing zones.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon
And I believe we are able to add a viewing zone under. Let's first do the idea I had. This one will do raise, and this one will lower. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. So the guests have 2 options. And let's go ahead and add... Is this the lagoon viewing? Yes, it is. Cool. I think we add it here, right? Yeah, let's do that. And we'll go ahead. What does this do? Oh, I didn't. That's cool. So just connect right onto the wall.
We are pleased to welcome a Nodosaurus to the park.
Okay. Go ahead and connect to the path.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Very nice.
we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to
Alright, let's go ahead and release our Megalodon. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you scared? Because I'm not scared. Okay, I'm not scared at all. Is this slow? That's slow motion. Okay. Maybe slow motion is too slow? There it is, yep. Wow. Look at her. I don't think Jaws stands a chance. Have you guys ever seen the movie Meg? With I believe it's Jason Statham. But it definitely, you know, in that movie, Megalodon looks huge. So you just know. Alright, we can actually take this to normal speed. You just know she's gonna be humongous and not to be messed with. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure your environment is good. You need... Okay, open water's good. Shark. Oh, it's right here. Okay, they already took us there automatically. Are you telling me that this eats... Its lunch is a shark? What is this? Okay, if it's a feeding thing or feeder, we want it to be close to the guests, right? So they can see the Megalodon have its lunch. We'll put one there. Put one close by to here. As well as one right here. And then just want to make sure they have enough feeding zones. Alright. And so how does this work? Oh wow. Alright, so that's a normal shark. I wonder what kind of shark that is. They don't really tell us. Is that a great white? What is that? Could be. Look at the size comparison. I know the Megalodon's pretty far now, but you can really tell. Can I get under the water? No. Is this the top view? Yes. I want to see if we can speed it up and watch it eat the shark. Okay. You did not want... You're really entertaining the guest over here. Although, maybe the lower stand would have been better over here. Let's see you... I hope you do eat this. Okay, you're going underwater. Maybe that's your hunting style. Why you gotta be like that? Why are you teasing me like that? Are you not hungry right now? Because I'm not sure how to catch you when you're about to feast. I mean, I'm glad you're happy, but how do we find out when your lunchtime is? Is it now? I'm sorry for Oh, here we go. Okay. Please don't trick me. No way. Okay, that's all good. No worries. I wonder what that line was for. And how do we do... Do I add maybe a security checkpoint, like maybe right here? Maintenance... I don't know. Do that maybe? And would that have to be our move? And I do this because the power is right there. Okay. I'm just hoping we catch him. Catch her, do it. Is there a storm? We didn't really hear a warning. The Dryosaurus, I believe. Oh, you guys ready? I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. You kind of missed a little there. Although, wow, that was cool. Where does it go? Alright, that was fast. Where are you grabbing these sharks from? What kind of infinite feeding kind of thing? Alright, that's it. I'm not going to try to look too much into that. That was cool. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy, because that made me really happy. Let's go ahead and assign our teams. I wonder if I even need to add 2 security camera points. You know what I mean? Like, I did that because I want the coverage on this and this side. Who is this? Hatching in 3 minutes. Hope you guys are good. Seem happy. Yeah. Very nice. You love coming over here, huh? You love being the center of attention. I mean, you are a star, so good for you. And then, how are we doing here? We haven't checked on our friends over here. Brachiosaurus is doing good. How's the Stegosaurus? Yeah, Stegosaurus. Aw. 1 more year and you become adults. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I wonder, is it like Pokemon? Where they just, you know, have a little phase where they evolve? Or... yeah, I wonder how that works. Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to see that. This is really cool. Just to see everything come together. And I'm really loving this waterfall. And I love the way it just spills over. I don't know how... you know, what would you call it? As for when it comes to maintenance, if this is the best outcome, and if they are probably like, why would you put us through this? And I'm speaking for the maintenance staff. Let's see if I can get another Megalodon. Are we allowed to have... yeah, still on random. I wonder what the, like in Planet Zoo, some species they can only cohabitat with maybe themselves or one other or 2 others. Some are up to 10. So I need to find out how we can learn that for each dinosaur. Also short-lived. Maybe that's a trend with megalodons. You have a large appetite. We have enough feeders for you. Intolerant. We had a female before, so let's get a male. Do they also have a nest? We'll find out. Let's see here. Skip 1. I hope I'm doing that right. I really do. Okay, our lagoon is almost ready. I mean, guests are able to see it, but it's looking a little plain, a little bland. So, I believe scenery. And yeah, we haven't been adding enough scenery throughout the park. So I should definitely take care of that because I think there are some blueprints. Yeah, so this could be, you know, when we have the aviary area open up, we can add that in there. Oh, I want to use these food trucks, but I don't think I think they're more for the look, the aesthetic. I don't think they're used like actual, like how we have in Planet Coaster 2, the food trucks they actually sell to the customers. I don't know if that's the same case here. What's up with that music? Why is the music getting like that? Why the music get so intense? Okay, let's quickly do this. Let's also release. Okay, so yeah, this is what I wanted. I think this is really cool. And not the sails. Maybe these sails? Yeah, these are cool. I think it was in Jurassic World where you see this. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe here we add a planter. What planters do we have? Oh. What is that music? Does that mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Is this the... Are these the small little... How long? 3 minutes? Okay, cool. We have 3 minutes on that. If you guys remember, I wanted to see like how small the babies are going to be. Because these guys are tiny. Look at them. Is that the Dryosaurus? No, that's the baby Dryosaurus. Wrong dinosaur. Where is our... That's a Dryosaurus. I think it's this guy. Also a Dryosaurus. They're so tiny. Oh, here you go. Look at him. Look how small he is. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm so sorry. You guys are about to get agitated. Let's go ahead and open up our shelters. If I didn't open it, what happens to the guest? Look at them getting crushed. Why is that so funny? I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I do not mean to laugh at your misfortune. It's not really misfortune, right? They're just a tiny bit inconvenienced. You know, that'd be kind of fun. Look at this. What? Excuse me? And you're cool with it? You're not trying to report that? Alright. Thankfully, you missed the staff right there. Oh my goodness. What is this? What is this feature? Frontier, please explain yourself. Oh my god. Alright. They even got pushed out. Okay. They're already getting abused by the ATVs. So I don't want to also add to the abuse and let them get stuck. So let the panics ensue. Go ahead. Do your thing. Run and scream. Shelters are open. We need a shelter up here. Yes, let's take care of that. We don't want you guys to get stuck. I don't know what this music is. Let's get it right there. Should be open, right? Yeah, perfect. Alright, very nice. Let's go ahead and release Megalodon. Speed that up. Oh, I like the almost, not exactly, but almost like Jaws music. Okay, I'm not joking when I say this, guys. When the song just peaked right there, I had chills at the back of my neck. Like my hair rose. Wow, look at this dude. What was that noise? It sounded like a lawnmower when I popped up the water a second ago. Oh, wow. Okay, I shouldn't be just doing that. Although I can just watch them move all day. Where's the other one? There it is. You're happy, right? You're not... There wasn't any discomfort with the addition of another Megalodon? Thank you? That was awesome. I didn't even know we were gonna get that moment. How do you turn off the overlay?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Microceratus to the park.
Looks like the storm is gone, so I think you guys should be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead.
We apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Lagoon is ready. About, like, close to being ready. Let's go ahead. Oh, how much space do I have back here? Let's go ahead and open up a... Not open up, but try to create a waterfall. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. And then... I know it's pretty big, right? But... It's a little mountain range. And then... I want to see if I can do this right. If I... We'll say that somehow... We'll say somehow that the waters just come here over... You know, it rains, right? So, because of rain... Water has collected. Sorry, couldn't get my thought together there. Was trying to see how we can get this done. Okay, and if I... Yes, there we go. Let's get a little more water there. There we are. I wanted to make like a wall of waterfall around the lagoon. I think that would look really cool. There we are. Go. Is that water? What is that? Looks like snow. Oh, that looks so cool. This is looking a little empty. Let's see if we can do the same thing. Yep, there we are. What do you guys think? I think that looks so cool. Wow. I think it's very fitting with the lagoon theme. When it comes to maintenance, this isn't the best situation. I hope you are waterproof. Let's assume you are. Wow, this is cool. So in the future, I'm hoping to be a little more accurate and create almost like a river that goes around the lagoon. Today we're just kind of learning not just the mechanics, but what is possible, what we can get done. So something more, you know, something more like this. Is this ready? Almost. It's almost ready. Let's keep an eye on that. What do we got? A minute and 12 seconds. Alright, in a minute and 12 seconds, we will be back. Let's quickly check on our friends here. Comfort. You guys have... Okay, what's missing? Missing ground fiber. So I believe they are eating... Yeah, I think they're eating the plants, right? Because that's going to be their food. Compared to the carnivores. The carnivores have the option to have feeders and such, so... For our herbivores, they need some actual plants and shrubbery for their food. Okay. There we are. Perfect. Should make you happy. And I honestly should just get rid of this pylon. Alright. If I just keep doing this, yeah, I thought so. Okay, that's okay. Everything's good here. You guys are happy?
Our animals have put their nest to good use. An ecosystem in action. Incredible.
Thank you for the reminder, Dr. Lewis, because we wanted to check on There's no way. There's no way. Okay, this is the juvenile. Alright. Look. I wish I could compare to the adult Microceratus. Ceratus? I wish I can compare if there's one nearby. Wow, I can't believe we missed that. I'm sorry, guys. We literally said 1 minute and 12 seconds. I told myself, I don't know. Did I really get that distracted by the pylons? Oh, look at them run. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I wonder if... Alright, is this a... It's an adult. Yes, there we go. They're not too far off. Yeah. Pretty similar, actually. I just want to take you home and give you the whole world. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, so they're not too... The juveniles compared to the adults, size-wise, not too far off. I was wondering if these guys actually come to the feeder, and it looks like they do. That's great. I'm glad we've got this. Let's put the rest of our park together here. And not get too distracted. Attractions. Okay. So there's a few things I saw that... Provides dinosaur visibility to park guests. How large is it? Okay. You are large. How does it work though? I'll put it down. That's cool. San Diego Jurassic Park. Yeah. How does this work? Okay, if I just connect the path really fast. I don't really like the way that looks. And add power. I'm guessing an enclosure needs to be done right here. What are our map limits? So we just have that much space. It's really not a lot of space for a... Even if we went out to about here, come around. I mean, we could, right? The enclosure would have to come out to there. It would have to cut off here though, because there is a guest entrance there and there, it looks like. Yeah, that... I don't know. We are kind of creating a bit of an inhumane situation for the dinosaurs. But just for testing purposes, I hope you guys do not mind the idea I have. We're trying to figure this out. So, I'm just curious how the amphitheater works, because this is a really cool idea. We just need some power. Do they come through this gate? How does that work? That's cool. But where did they... Do we maybe add the gate here? Oh, not what I wanted to do. Well, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because they need to come over here. I just realized. I want to see something here really fast. If I built a fence, does the fence go in here?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
I don't think that is how it's supposed to go, right? What do you mean power outages? I thought we had taken care of. You're patrolling. Okay, cool. What? I'm gonna have to look into this. Look into how to get a lagoon made. Not a lagoon, sorry. Amphitheatre.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
I want to see... Let's see this view, because we haven't checked this view yet. Let's change.
The incomparable Megalodon dominated the Earth's prehistoric oceans for nearly 20 million years, and to this day remains the largest shark the world has ever seen.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. I know this view is going to be pretty standard. How does this view look? Yeah, it's pretty close to the other one.
Just like their land-based counterparts, these aquatic animals are perfectly suited to their environment.
Amenity coverage low. So do I have speed up? Sorry. Okay, so we need some more shopping and such. So let's take care of that right now. Let me check my... I think I have the space now for this large building. Yeah, there we go. And a power source. Change it from large. Yeah. This is cool. Whoever made this did a fantastic job.
Is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Do we connect the path here? Why not?
Ladies and
That
gentlemen,
works.
we are pleased to welcome a Stegosaurus to the park.
Stegosaurus? What do you mean? Oh, a new baby one. Got it. Okay. I was like, what? I forgot the name of some of my dinosaurs. My bad. Alright. Oh, that's so cool. This is so cool. Oh, okay. Let's not get distracted. We got our shopping center here. What do we add here that could be an attraction or something the guests? Cretaceous cruise. How does a zipline work? Do they just... It would make the most sense if the zipline... Oh, it'd be so cool if they can just come right down like that. You know, it could actually... And I'm assuming we need this second one over here. How far can we get it actually? Would this make sense? Exceeds building constraints? Okay, it's just too far. Got it. How's this? Okay, we can get up to here. Can I get as far as here? I'm really trying to push my limits with this. Okay, we'll do this. What is this? Is this a secondary? Or sorry, third? Oh, we can keep it going. I see. Okay. It really can get far, huh? Is this... Am I being too ridiculous right now? Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. No guest access? Whatever. I mean, there's a path. Maybe I need to put power, that's why. I'm just not the biggest fan of just continuously adding these generators for some reason. That should work now, right? Can I ride this? There they go. Let's ride it. W? That's cool. I think, yeah, you see the waterfall to your left. If I move it here, you really get the view, don't you? You know what? That's okay for now, because we were just... Now we know how we can place it. And then I'll definitely add another one over there. Because that'll be cool. As you're coming down, you're seeing this. We will 100% do that. Okay. Let's actually check on... So we need more species. It's okay. How's the economy? So... Guest approval, comfort. Food, drink, and shopping coverage is very low. So we definitely need to add more of those. And more dinosaurs. Park rating, okay. 3 and 3.7 basically, right? 3.8. What am I talking about? Yeah, 3 points. Yeah. Okay. So not the worst. Let's see what the other attractions are. Okay, I think we do an enclosure. This is a pretty big space, and I think it's time. For something a little bit more on the scary side. If you guys know what I mean. Large. Yeah, we're gonna need that. I do believe this space is... We're going to need a pretty large space for this guy. I got an idea for. How far are we out? Okay. That should be fun, right? Okay. That's pretty large. And so we got that. Now, I do have the hatchery already over there, so we can just transport. Or I add a personal hatchery, maybe right back here. But I do need... No, we're going to do an aviary up there, so that will have its own hatchery. So just so we save on distance. I wonder if this will work. Yeah, that's a problem. This really does take up a lot of space, so we will just do that. We will transport. We'll go ahead and synthesize it. Alright. Now it's time for a carnivorous dinosaur. Which one do we go for? I have my eyes on the T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I feel like I did not say that right. Oh, we have velociraptors too, right? Oh, I really want the T-Rex, but I think there is... I do not like you. No, 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 no. I'm not being a hater. I don't know. There's another animal that you remind me of. It was from a movie. You were not nice. Is there one that's bigger than the T-Rex? Is it the Indominus Rex? Is it?
Indominus Rex.
Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to... Indominus Rex. This guy. Explain this. What is going on here? When I saw him for the first time in campaign mode, I was just browsing the dinosaurs. So his color scheme is what was reminding me of the car that I was telling you guys about earlier, the Sesto Elemento. And if I was able to name them, this guy would be called the Sesto Elemento. But oh my goodness, could you imagine being in a Jurassic Park kind of setting and just walking around? There might be a breach in one of the enclosures, and he's just creeping up on you. You're taking your night stroll, and he just comes. He or she is just slowly walking close to you, just like this. Waiting, creeping. Nope, nope, big no. Oh, you're big. Are your arms smaller than the T-Rex? Nope, I will not laugh at your arms. I just want to compare. Yeah. Why does the T-Rex get all the hate for the smaller arms? I know you're the popular one, but look at this guy. Look at those arms.
Carnotaurus.
You gotta take some of the hate away from the T-Rex. The poor guy's, you know, been abused for all these years for having small arms. Okay, they're all very similar to the T-Rex. I think we just go for him. What is this?
Eutyrannus.
Eutyrannus. That's a nope from me. Nope. You're like the panda version of, you know, the T-Rex family. I think we do this. I think this time we do choose a color scheme. Or skin color, sorry. Oh, okay, we have the hair option with them. I really like that. Let's do that. And for the male, I do like those spots compared to the stripes. Let's do the spots. I know that's not factual with the color, but that looks so cool. I'm kind of like, is this pretty similar too? No, it's kind of grayish. And this is purple. Yeah, that should be fine. What is this? Oh, that's the spot color? Cool. You already know. Okay. I think we're really happy with that. And then we'll go ahead and begin the task. And... oh, what's going on here? Are they busy with a certain... I think I know what I need to do. Something I have not been doing a good enough job of is adding more of staffing zones. And I think we can do that right over here actually, because we will need some more extra care. I think we... okay, so we'll go ahead and add a staffing zone over here. Yes, I don't know why that took me a second to process. We'll make like almost like a plaza. And just so we'll first actually add all our operations that we need.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
Yeah, because we're gonna need this for our, you know, next area too. We'll just make that staff zone over here. And since it is kind of far now, we'll need another team. And I'll go ahead and add a generator right tucked in there. If I can fit it. Thank you. I might be able to fit something here too. But let's just have you guys... right. That works. I like it. Okay. And we'll go ahead and hire some more scientists. Management. There we go. I believe I need more genetics, so we'll get you, Lawrence, and Christina. I think that looks pretty good too. Christina's got a lot of perks also. I think she had 4 logistic, 4 genetics, and 4 welfare. Yeah, pretty evened out now. Eric's got, okay. Gerald, Myung, maybe we do. Yeah, we can go with her. Okay, I need to pay attention to more details. I'm just paying attention to these. I guess we can. Oh, skill. Yep, skill. And I should be also looking at the traits. Faster synthesis is very helpful. I'm not worried about altruistic salary or cheaper synthesis because we are on unlimited money at the moment. That'll be a problem later on when we work with the limited money. So we'll go with you, Gerald. You are very pricey, sir. Am I... Okay, that's 3. Cool.
Colleagues joining us today.
Right there. Come right back down. Hopefully it's saved. Did. Okay. Awesome. Not too long there. About 5 seconds. And then I believe it might take about a minute for the incubation. Let's get a male and a female. Thirsty, intolerant. So if it's intelligent as a negative trait, I mean, usually that's not the case, but it might be a problem, right? Because does that make them more aggravated? Like, I wonder what that could be directed at. What that pertains to. You know what? We'll find out. Again, intelligent and intolerant. Strong. Okay, so we'll do female here, male here. Begin incubation. Get our doctors ready to go. Scientists, sorry, not doctors. So about a minute. Okay. And we'll move them here, get them situated. Let's get our viewpoints done. We can definitely have one back here. I haven't really added this, huh? Let's see if we can do this. It's kind of cool. I like that. Right from the plaza, shopping. And let's... Oh yeah, see, I kind of got the path a little too close. I am going to add 2 of these on the inside. Let's get a dome. Let's do that. And should I actually have it closer? Yeah, I'll do that actually. Let's do that. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent...
We got 2 viewpoints. They're both looking directly inwards. Because I wanted them to have as much space as possible, we did have to make the fence pretty close to the path. I know I can adjust this and move it over, but I think it becomes too cluttered. And another thing I remembered is we're not really making the park look all too pretty, are we? I'm gonna have to control target inaccessible. What is inaccessible? Is it okay? Oh, is it because they were in the feeding zone? Okay, you just had to wait. I don't know why the staff was panicking. Uh-oh. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? because I'm not ready. We're gonna do a release, okay? We're not doing airlift. We're not gonna wait till it gets dropped off into its new home. No, we're gonna release it right here. We're gonna little slow motion action as well. And then we'll go ahead and put them to sleep and move them over. Putting them to sleep just sounds kind of intense. Alright, let's do this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Microceratus to the park.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Again. With the view of the moon? Is this thumbnail? Oh, that's a thumbnail. If you guys could see the smile on my face right now, I really, really wish you could. Look at the footprints it leaves. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Alright, let's go ahead and tranquilize them and move them to their new home. Here you are. You. Speed that up a little bit. How are you guys doing? We're doing good? Our Brachiosaurus is doing good? Okay. Oh, is it trying to run away? Oh no. I'm so sorry. Are you guys missing? I'm so sorry. Oh, I should be doing this. Oh, okay. I'll take advantage of that next time. Try to take direct control. Don't need to click them. Just transport. And can I go this far? Nice.
Asset collection request received.
And there we are. Perfect. Do we watch this happen? Look at that. I don't know where you're supposed to look at. It's not in the air yet. Speed it up a little. Bam. I wonder if it'll go by the Brachiosaurus. I kind of want to see if I can compare the sizes. Oh, wow. You just, again, they love flinging their dinosaurs around, don't they? Who is the pilot? Let me have a conversation with you. Is it you, sir? You need to be a little gentle. I've seen the way you drop them off. It's not very nice. Y'all need to calm down a little bit, you know? Okay. Same with the... I think I need to have a staff meeting with the transport pilots as well as our maintenance and MVU units and all the other units that are driving around the park running over guests. We might need to have a meeting. We're not, I don't know how we're still open and how we haven't been taken down by lawsuits. But let's be thankful that we haven't. Okay. Gently. Gently. I wonder if the smoke is going to cover us. It's okay. Alright. There we have it. Oh, that's not bad. Face just smacked against the ground. That wasn't too bad. If you guys remember, I can't remember which dinosaur it was, but they weren't very gentle with them. Alright, let's make sure your habitat and home is good. You need cover. You need a lot of stuff. Let's get your water down. Shallow water. We'll go ahead and add that right about here. You nice sized pond. So you like that? Okay, 145. Nice. And oops, didn't mean to cancel out of it. Arid. Sorry about that, a little alarm, guys. My phone just went off. Arid. Okay, maybe grasslands? We do that around the... Oh, boulders actually could be kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of nice. Okay. And... oh, that was barren. Do you need barren? No, you don't. I didn't even need to add that. I can add rocks afterwards. Like, just do custom scenery, right? I don't need to... what does that mean? What does that mean? You both have it. Target found outside enclosure? Ooh. You mean the guest? Are you talking about the guest? Okay. You know what? They must be hungry, right? I should add food right now just so they don't go eating. I mean, there's a fence. That's not going to be a problem. I'm going to give you as much food as you want. We'll add them in different areas so the guests also see. Okay. Continue. You have food now, so please don't eat my guest. We've been doing the giant redwood, and I kind of like it. So let's keep that theme. How's this actually? Oh, I like that too, actually. Said actually way too much. And you have enough pasture, you have enough cover. Actually, you could use it. Y'all hear that?
We are pleased to welcome the Stegosaurus to the park.
Did y'all hear that? I just got a little throwback to the Jurassic Park movie. Just whatever you do, do not be unhappy. That's all I ask you. Whatever you need. Make sure I don't block the viewing points here. Alright, there we go. Let's make sure also this is very necessary. Looks like this cover quite a bit. Ranger post, yes. Here, and just to make sure, just so they really check up on him. I'm gonna add another one because you guys never know. And Ranger team, MB, as well as a capture team. Perfect. You have food. Just what is this? What is this? Where are you running to? What are you doing? Look, there's a goat. There's a goat behind you. You know what? If you want to, you can... What do you mean fence broken? You guys? What is this? Why no one told me about this? No. Okay, I'm pausing it because what? What? No. Okay, how do I get a team on this? No! I don't know if that's YouTube friendly. Am I allowed to show that? Am I allowed to show that? Oh no! My guest! My poor guest! Tranquilize! Nobody. How are you just sitting there? Are you working on tranquilizing him? Did they already fix the fence? I think they already fixed the fence. What's going on? Why aren't you trying to... Oh no, the other one got out too? Why are we... Alright, full panic mode has ensued. Medical, okay, let's pause for... I need to take a sec. Breathe. I need to get a ranger team. That's what I need to do. You need to tranquilize him. And you need to tranquilize him. And please hurry up. Oh no. Oh no. Are they even on the map? Some are not. Okay. No, they are. They're kind of slow. Oh no. This is... I am so sorry. Everyone gets a free coupon.
A dinosaur has swallowed a cell phone. You know, a prehistoric animal with a ringtone is all fun and games until you remember how the phone got inside it in the first place.
Thank you, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Thank you for that update. Select the dinosaur, learn how to treat the injury. Oh, so that's going to be an actual problem too. I thought you were just joking with me. Did they trank the other one? Yes, they did. All right, transport.
Attention personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system.
And why are we not fix this?
Report in.
Is it because I haven't... Okay. Is that why I didn't have them doing any rescue missions? I need to keep an eye on those meters. And then maintenance. Let's go ahead and get you on that. Where is my maintenance depot? That's Ranger maintenance team. Can you please fix this? Thank you very much. And we'll go ahead and transport this dinosaur over to its home. And please let that not happen again. Now, how do we avoid that from happening again? He's gonna wake up right away, isn't he? How many people did you eat? Okay, we need a medical team, so let's open up a medical facility nearby here. Yes, there we go. Perfect, and you are humongous. Not great. Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? I think we're gonna have to take it over to our other... We have to tranquilize him again. I'm so sorry, but you are gonna have to be tranquilized once again. And then we'll transport over to our medical unit, which I believe is right here. Yes, perfect. I wish I could give announcements, and I would tell you guys that you all have... I don't even know how you're just chilling. Oh, I wish I saw somebody just using a zipline as a dinosaurs are just terrorizing the park. Everyone gets a free coupon. You get a free coupon to the food and drinks, and you get 25% off on your next visit. I think that's fair. Yeah, let's go for that. 25% off on your next visit, and a free... The food and drink coupons. It's a free drink and one item off the menu. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's 3 specials right there. They get a free coupon, 3 free coupons, 25% off on their next trip, and a free item off the drink as well as the food item. I hope you guys heard that. Alright, so now that we have figured out that... Okay. I need to figure out... Oh my goodness. You guys are aggressive. I really need to look into how I can... Wow, they just tranked him right away. How do I... Let me just check here. Okay, because he is sleeping. Let's first go ahead and transport him before I forget. Him or her. I don't remember if this was a female or male. And make sure that you are... Ask for treatment. And welfare.
Acknowledging asset collection
Okay.
request.
We'll get that cell phone out of you. I don't think you have the data plan to upkeep that phone. And then you're about to wake up and I'm really scared. What do I do? So it was a fence that they broke, right? It could be... Maybe that's why we have so many fence options. Fences. Okay, this was a 4. Oh no, he's waking up. So he or she, I don't know. Okay, so this is a 4. We gotta think fast here. These numbers might have something to do with the dinosaurs, right? I believe... So in Planet Zoo, you have to have a certain distance for certain animals. And then only can you have the animals in the exhibit. I can't even think straight when he just starts roaring. Okay, so what number are you? Oh, I see it. He's a 6. Okay. We got it. We got it. Let's do this before he... Target found. Alright, he's already on a mission. How do I change this? How... So 6 is invisible? Nick, that makes sense. How do I... Oh, here. Sometimes, you know... There we go. Okay. Let's do this fast. Let's do this really fast. Because... What? No power. Okay. They must be taking a lot more power. Right? Is that what that means? Why? What is that music? What is that music, you guys? Now let's go ahead and change this gate. Okay, I might have to delete the gate first. And then... There we go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Capture team. Why is this? Why is this happening again? Trank him, trank him. Oh, this is a girl. Trank her, trank her. Oh no. Is this emergency? Everyone, go. Run, 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 run. Oh. Let's just get everybody in. Everybody just run. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're just what? What is the status check gonna do right now? Is he just chilling? I mean, sorry. Is she just... No, go ahead. Keep chilling. Thank you. Okay. I know why she escaped. Because there's no power here. I promise this is still a relaxing build. We're still relaxing here. Okay? There is no panic. This is not stressful. This is a real... Oh, they have an injury? When did you even do that? I never even saw you... Let's go ahead and transport you straight to the hospital then. To the medical facility. Okay. I really do need to open up a second medical facility. So let's go ahead and put you into your home first. So before you wake up, you don't terrorize. And then we will figure out a medical facility for you. Operations. And there we are. Yeah, so what I might need to do is I might need to build this on the outside. Not outside, I mean on the top here.
Commencing asset transit.
Because we're not really having... something I'm going to have to consider on our next build is how to get... how to just, you know, keep an eye on our footprint. How to build our enclosures in the best way. Okay. You do need a path. And thankfully we have built this up right here. Wonderful. And awesome. Oh, I should have waited, right? We're gonna have to tranquilize you once more. I'm so sorry. I don't know how, you know, how healthy this is for your body to just keep being put to sleep like that. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Even though that you've been very chaotic and problematic in some ways, you don't deserve that. Welfare, treatment, perfect. Nope, press the wrong button. Okay, so you'll get the help you need. I'm hoping... Oh, you are ready. And you are ready for home. And I believe there shouldn't be zero problems. Because now that we understand, unless 6 means the amount of power it needs, is that what it is? Because it's got the power symbol emblem on there. I really hope not. Although, what else would the 6 next to the T-Rex's name mean besides, right? It has to be that. I'm really, really hoping it's that. Let's add some scenery inside of our cage here. If I ever downloaded anything like that, maybe we have it here. Is there anything that is maybe fun for the dinosaurs? Like, what is this? Yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking about. So I definitely want to make sure we build more just really fun looking exhibits, right? Should have done that before, right? That might cover up too much. Yeah, we should definitely look into, you know, making sure we add these kind of things. Oh, I haven't even been adding seating for the guest. And I play a lot of Planet Coaster too, guys. When I say I play a lot, I play a lot. And I always make sure that I get my benches and my trash cans and, you know, all of those things taken care of. But I think because I was so overwhelmed with how awesome, how beautiful this game looks, how much there's to do from building your enclosures, having your facilities in the right area, even doing power is so different than how we take care of power in Planet Coaster. On top of that, how you can take control of these ATVs as well as the helicopters. It is... Let's see. Yeah, see this? How amazing is this? I'm sorry I kind of distracted you from your job. Please continue. But there's so much to do in this game. And I can't wait to continue and learn. I'll figure out... Alright, Daredevil. I'll figure out how to, you know, build in this game, because I really want to get a hang of it. Get my, you know, short keys, like get comfortable with my short keys and just get comfortable with building. And then start building, you know, start small, build some blueprints. And then hopefully, just like we've done in this channel, we have our Winter Guard series. Do something like that for Jurassic World Evolution. I'm really trying to get a view of this waterfall. Yeah, there we go. That looks so cool. I really love that. And so there's a lot to do in this game. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to show you guys future relaxing videos, quote unquote relaxing, after the video today. But just what we can do, and I honestly cannot wait. And on top of that, I think there was something else, and my mind just completely blanked on it. I know we didn't add the aviary, but there was a lot, and I think today's video is more about learning on how to build. next time we'll not only have our lagoon more decorated, have our enclosures that are for our land dinosaurs more decorated, but we'll also get our aviary exhibit in, or enclosure. Is it aviary exhibit? Dome? Where are you? Yeah, it's an aviary dome. Make sure I get that correct. So we'll get our aviary dome in, and then it'll be a lot more, organized, a little more thought out. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun in joining me on today's episode. And until next time, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.